This is Dr. Umar Johnson, and I support peaceblackpeople.com. We coming to you live and direct from Paterson, New Jersey. Yes, indeed, today I was the keynote speaker, yours truly, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, talking about our need to organize that black dollar to bring about black power. Until we organize our money, ain't no need to talk about black power. How are you gonna have black power without black financing? Black power is in the institutions, it's in the military, the community defense, the schools, the hospitals, the factories, the supermarkets, the airplanes, the ships. There could be no black power without the black dollar, so we gotta get real serious about this situation. Black man, black woman, stop fighting each other. Let's come together as one family. We rise, we fall together. I'm nothing without you, African queen. I'm nothing without the African queen. She's my other half, and the African queen is absolutely nothing without me. I'm her other half. Black parents, keep your children off medicine. Say no to special ed. Say no to ADHD. Say no to Ritalin, Adderall, Concerta, Metadate, Cyclur, Prozac, Paxil, Risperdal, Depakote. Our kids don't need drugs, they need love. ADHD ain't nothing more than ain't no daddy at home disorder. Don't give him drugs, give him his dad. A message about the black family. Black men, we gotta get married. We gotta start validating our women by marrying them. That shows commitment. It lets our young men know that it's cool to commit yourself to a black woman, because right now there's a lot of misogynistic thinking going on within the culture of young African American men, young brothers, because they're not seeing adult men take responsibility for our queens. Yes, we know there's some women you don't want to be bothered with, but most black women are good sisters, so you got to settle down, find that one for you. Black woman, I want you to humble yourself a little bit, okay? Be a little bit more respectful towards the black man. There's a lot of good brothers out here who are trying, but you got to show them that you can see that they trying. Don't beat them down. The black man is being beat down enough. And black men, keep your hands off of black women. You ain't got no business putting your hands on no sister unless you want to go to the cemetery. If you got an issue with domestic violence, get yourself some therapy. You can call me up, Dr. Umar, we can talk. Get the information on my website, drumarjohnson.com. You can also go to princeofpanafricanism.eventbrite.com. And if you want to follow your brother, you can get black with me at Instagram and Twitter at Dr. Umar Johnson. Website, drumarjohnson.com. Email, drumarjohnson@yahoo.com. And on Facebook, Dr. Umar Ifatunde. Also, spend time with your children. Each child you have should get a little bit of your time independently. Okay, 1 hour per week per child. If you got 3 kids, that's 3 hours worth of one-on-one. You got 5 kids, that's 5 hours worth of one-on-one. Every child needs their one-on-one time with their mom and with their dad. If we do that, we'll cut down on the bullying. We'll cut down on the drinking. We'll cut down on the cigarette smoking, the alcoholism amongst our young people. We'll cut down on the gangs. What is a gang? A gang is a surrogate family. The reason young people join gangs is because they don't feel like they belong to a family system. So if we want to get rid of gangs, not to say all gangs are bad, but the ones that are dysfunctional, if we want to get rid of dysfunctional gangs, stop breeding dysfunctional families. Our children need us, and they need both of us. Stop all this, my kids don't need a father. Stop all this, my kids don't need a mother. Every last one of us was engineered by supreme consciousness with a dependency on both masculine and feminine energy. We need mom and we need dad. Any child who don't get enough love from mom and dad, or an acceptable surrogate replacement, if they can't have the original biological, they need an acceptable surrogate replacement. If they don't get that, you end up psychologically lopsided. That's why some of our young girls, they're thirsty for men, falling in love with every man they meet, sleeping with men the first time they see them, because they want that validation. It ain't about sex, it's about a psychological need that went unfulfilled in their childhood. Same thing with brothers. If a brother didn't got what he needed from his mom, he might not trust women. He might disrespect all women, or he'll end up being thirsty, falling for every woman that he meets. So we gotta recognize that all of the illnesses that we suffer from, all of the illnesses within our community have as its core, as its source, dysfunctional family systems. If we spend more time on how we build family, maintain family, nurture family, and protect your children within that family unit, you ain't just saving your family, you're saving generations of posterity, 10, 20 generations down the road. Family is important. No family, no community. It's just that simple. The reason why our community is unhealthy is because our families are unhealthy. So the way you save the community is by saving the family. Black men with black women with black children. That is it. The sun, the moon, the star, that is the Trinity. The A, B, and C, the 1, 2, and 3. Let's make it happen. Brothers and sisters in the hood, on the corner, I know you got to do what you got to do to make ends meet, but I want you to work on evolving your conscience. The situation you in, you do have some responsibility for it, but it's my responsibility and other brothers and sisters' responsibility to speak truth to power. I know you're not doing what you're doing because you want to break the law or because you want to get in trouble. You're doing it because it's the only option you have. But we got to come together as black men, we got to come together as black women and come up with an economic program to uplift our corner people up so you ain't got to break the law. I don't want to see my brothers going to jail, doing 5 years for a nickel dime of crack, doing 10 years for a little bag of crack. No, that whole prison system is insane and it is criminal. And I want my brothers to stop going to jail. But in order to do that, we got to help y'all build jobs. We got to help y'all get your economic entrepreneurial system up. We got to help y'all build the financial sector in the hood that the European took out of the hood to create mass incarceration. We got to undo that and reverse that so y'all can stop going to jail. So I'm not going to forget about my brothers coming out of jail. I'm not going to forget about my sisters coming out of jail. I'm not going to forget about the ones in jail. We coming for y'all. Underground Railroad, we breaking everybody out. It's ride or die. We back at it. RBG gang, Race First Renegades. We got this. This is the Prince of Pan-Africanism signing out. One love.